RPV TV presents Studio RPV, the Peninsula's local news show with co-hosts Maria Sorreo and Liz Brown Swanson.
Hello, and thanks for joining us today on Studio RPV. I'm Maria Sorreo.
And I'm Liz Brown Swanson. Happy February.
That's right, the month of love, and we're dressed in red and pink for the whole theme, and we have a lot in store in today's show, Liz.
We do. We're going to be feeling the love for sure, and being heart healthy. And we're going to focus on that, things we want to do to keep being healthy. We started off the new year with our first show.
We did.
Focus on that, and it's going to
continue on.
The gift that keeps giving.
That's right. A little bit of puppy love, too, you might say, Liz.
Yes. Stay tuned. We've got an incredible little
friend who's going to come visit
furry
us.
friend to share with you that you are going to absolutely fall in love with this puppy.
Yes.
And we also have some brownie recipes that we hope you're going to fall in love with. Maria and I are going to have a brownie bake-off. I don't know if that's feeling the love, but...
Well, hey, they're healthy, though. They're healthy.
We've both made some healthy brownies. We're going to share it later.
Yes, and then we're going to do a little bit of offerings from Trump and Terranea for the month of love. So much to get to, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our very special guests.
Distracted driving and distracted walking causes over 7,000 deaths a year and over 500,000 injuries. Don't let one bad decision change your life. Heads up, RPV. Make a better choice. Keep your eyes on the road and on the street. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Lomita Sheriff Station and RPV TV.
We have very special guests in studio today. This is Buffy, and you're going to learn a lot more about her. Also joining is Teresa Sardisco and Stephanie Crawford. And Teresa, welcome back, first of all.
Thank you. So great. Thank you for having us.
We love
you guys
having
are so
you.
Great. Love you girls.
Oh, we love you too.
Love you. Excited to have them.
Yes.
Especially talk about all you do for animals in our community.
Yes.
Find them homes.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so
try.
San Pedro Pet Pals is how we found you. We actually found her in an Italian restaurant one day. We both are Italian. We started talking, and that was, that was how it started out.
Yes.
But I know that you've done so much work with San Pedro Pet Pals, which you created, back in the 90s when you started.
Yes, unofficially
rescuing.
the 90s, officially 2009.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's been a long time.
Tell us what you do.
Well, Pedro Pet Pals supports our LA City shelters, LA County shelters with equipment that the city or county won't purchase. We also supply, for the community, we supply spay neuters, vaccines to keep everybody healthy. We also have a building now with a cat lounge, which cats can run freely and get adopted.
Wow.
And we do pretty well with that. Cats that would have normally ended up in the shelter. So one of my dreams was to open a low-cost vet that people can afford, And so we did that in our building, and we try to be their voice. That's what we try to do for, we also support the veterans, the homeless dogs.
I know you partner with the community. You partner with the City of Rancho Palos Verdes at Eastview Park every month on every Sunday, once a month. The first Sunday of the month, we can do Come for Pet Adoptions.
Yes.
And you also partner with Stephanie. Talk about your connection, Stephanie, what you're doing right now to help find animals homes, and you have a business as well.
Yes, I have a business, Creative Pet Supply. It's down on Harbor Boulevard in San Pedro. And we also have kennels there. We do a nonprofit dog rescue. And
Animals Rule.
Animals Rule.
Animalsrule.org.
Animalsrule.org.
Yes.
And we have 6 kennels, and we take dogs, owner surrenders, dogs off the street, dogs out of the shelter, and find them homes. We don't euthanize unless it's a medical condition. So the dogs are with us as long as it takes to find the home.
You said animals rule. We thought we all ruled till we met Buffy.
Yeah, no.
Buffy
is the star of the show
Buffy's
today.
the star.
For sure.
So tell us about Buffy, and for someone watching that might want to adopt Buffy.
Buffy came into us about a month ago, and she's a 5-month-old Chihuahua Pug mix. The family that had her before adopted her, but realized that puppies take a lot of work.
They do.
So they didn't plan on that, and they have 2 children. And with the kids going here and there in school and work, they just didn't have enough time for Buffy. So she came to us to find her another home.
And I think so often, especially with Valentine's Day, Easter, people buy animals for gifts, which they should never do, because then they end up in a shelter or somewhere. So it's So important not to do
Or
that.
they end up with someone like Stephanie who is like it intervenes. Like she stops a lot of dogs from going into the shelter by taking them on foster, and a lot of them have medical issues that she spends a lot of money on, and she works hard.
And we always need fosters. Without fosters,
interesting.
we can't save the next dog coming in.
So that means Maria or I, one of us could be taking
know.
Buffy home today
Exactly.
to see how she fits
Yes.
in.
How does the foster program work?
Well, you come to me, tell me what kind of time you have, what time of home you have. If you have a yard, do you live in an apartment? We take down all the particulars and we fit you with the best dog that'll match your situation. And usually people will foster for at least 30 days. I have 2 fosters that's been with me for probably 10 years that foster all the time. When a dog gets adopted, they wait a week or so, and then another dog goes back into the home.
And then what happens when you fall in love with that dog that you're fostering?
This is the
That's
month of
called
falling
the
in
foster
love.
fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Then you can't
foster
let
fail,
go.
or you're going to fall in love with them.
All of
yes,
them.
yeah.
I know.
But it's a bigger picture that once that dog moves, then you can take another dog
Right.
and help another dog, and it just keeps rolling. Help.
Yeah, Teresa, and I know you've been with Pedro Pet Pals, started it.
Yep.
And thank you for all you do with the community. You know, you're bringing, you're really helping all these animals out. Over the years, you're saying there's more and more dogs and cats available. Why is that? And talk about what you're seeing.
This is probably would you say the worst I've ever seen it? During COVID, the shelters were almost empty. Everybody was adopting, I think, to help with their kids, keep them busy. People were working from home.
Yeah.
So when they lifted all that and people started going back to work, kids started going back to school, the sports, now they don't have time for a dog. So they dump. The shelters are just bursting right now. Bursting. The last couple years, the worst I've ever seen it.
So is it just dogs and cats? You take bunnies?
They take bunnies, guinea pigs, roosters, chickens,
Everything.
snakes, everything.
Wow.
Everything. The city
And
shelter.
Maria's looking for a bunny.
Well, I grew up with bunnies and I love them all. Dogs too. Tell us about your calendar.
So every year
yeah.
we do a fundraiser because we are, Pedro Pet Pals is all volunteer, including myself. And so every year we do a calendar. This dog happens to be from LA City Animal Shelter. And what we do is people can come in and they submit their picture, and by every vote is $1, so their friends vote or whatever.
How sweet.
Yeah, or they can purchase a day for their pet. I think it was $50.
What a clever idea. I love
Yeah,
that.
and it's great. I know, but
Buffy's looking for her photo
She's
right
like,
now.
where am I? Where am I in there?
so they're. I know it was before you came.
love
So actually, I don't think Buffy was born. So
Exactly.
right. So because we start this, probably like last summer, to get it out. So anyways, this is what it is, and it's a big fundraiser for us. You can find it on pedropetpals.com.
Okay, good.
And 100% of the donations we get go 100% to the animals. All of our money comes from fundraising. I bust my butt fundraising. We have a big bingo, my annual bingo. Well, it's actually biannual, but this year was only annual because last year I had to postpone it. But anyways, our big bingo is March 19th at San Pedro Elks Lodge.
That's my birthday, and I belong at the Elks. I
Yes.
might have to get a
So
dog
fun.
back. Is that not a sign?
Yeah.
Yes, Liz.
$65. You get dinner, dessert, and 10 games of bingo fun.
Oh, I want to go. That's what we should do
That's
for your
what we're doing on my
birthday.
birthday.
I love
We
that.
call it bingo for booze.
Okay.
So it's fun. So it's a lot of fun. They can find that on our website, pedropetpals.com. It sells out fast. So
Okay.
I just posted it, 4 or 5 days ago. There's already 200 tickets gone. We can only fit 280.
So do you
I have room for
do you bring dogs for adoption to
No,
that event?
we don't do that. It's mainly a fundraising event. All the rescue people, everybody lets their hair down and just have a nice time.
You know, you mentioned rescue people.
Yeah.
There's the temperament, the way you all are. I love that you do that. Talk about the passion that you have. Did you grow up with animals? Like, where does that come from?
Yeah, I grew up on with dogs, cats, and on ranches. My family had ranches, so I've always developed love for animals.
And I grew up with none. My parents would never let me have an animal. So now I have plenty.
Yeah.
And I tell them all the time,
Made up
you
for it.
made me do this.
What was your first pet?
A German Shepherd.
Okay, yeah.
But it was
mine-
after I graduated.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Mine too.
You mentioned German Shepherd on the calendar. I was wondering, is it easier to have families adopt a smaller pet, or does that factor in?
A lot of times, people do look for smaller pets because we're living in smaller spaces.
Right.
So it is harder for a larger dog to get a home. You have to be active if you're in an apartment or a condo.
To take them out.
You have to
walk
be out
them.
and exercise them. An exercise dog is a happy dog.
Yeah.
But it is harder for the larger ones,
Yeah.
just because we all live in smaller spaces.
Yes.
Now, for somebody like Buffy, how long have you had Buffy? A month?
Yeah, about a month.
Wow. And then how big will she get?
She is a Chihuahua pug, so she's probably going to be 12, 13 pounds tops.
And some dogs are friendly, not friendly when they come in. Some are kind of
Some need work.
sad. Yeah. How do you work with them on a daily basis?
Well, I have a trainer that I've been using in Long Beach that has a pug of mine that came in kind of rough.
Okay.
Couldn't take things away from him, things like that. So we try to work with that and get him ready for adoption. And I have Frenchies are a big deal right now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
People
they're
love
getting
them.
dumped.
Big
tell,
deal.
Tell them about Darlene.
And
How you had to have her eye removed. She was
the
so
breeders,
down. You
we
weren't-
get a lot of Frenchies lately
story.
from breeders that are dumping them because you can only breed them so many times and you get rid of them. So they come in and they're really rough. They have ear problems, skin problems, eye problems. We have a beautiful Frenchie right now named Bonnie that we had to remove her eye from glaucoma, the pressure. Then we have one that came in just this past Saturday, that was bred, left outside. So she has yeast, her skin's a mess, her ears are a mess. Sweet as can be.
They left her to die, the owner.
So incredibly sad.
Can you believe that? I mean, you don't. One day we'll
Oh,
have to.
what
One day
you
we'll have to do.
see-
One of these days we'll have to do a little show about prevention of animal neglect and cruelty.
We need to do that.
You
yeah.
did bring up breeders, and so
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we live in an affluent community. People can afford
Right.
to buy a dog that going through a breeder. And I just know, like my kids that have had dogs in college, they said absolutely want to get it from a shelter.
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously advantages to the shelter itself. The dogs that you get, I think, are probably so
always gonna be
welcoming.
breeders.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
not
Make sure
dissing
you do
breeders,
your
but
homework and you do a good breeder.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you get in trouble, that breeder's there to help you and take the dog back if possible.
Is she friendly?
Oh, she's super sweet.
She's a
Can we
lot.
have her?
yeah. And how many dogs you saying right now you probably have ready to go, or if
She's Animals Rule has about 12, and the shelter has about 200 in San
Okay.
Pedro.
Okay.
And
look
the
at how
Carson
sweet.
shelter as
Yes,
well,
she's
and
so
Downey.
And how many dogs do you think
You're a
you've placed
sweet
in
baby.
over the years? Would you, if you had to
You're
guess?
All
sweet
the years?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Thousands.
Thousands. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my, look at you.
Isn't she precious? Everybody
She
see her
is
little
the
bling
sweetest.
Valentine collar?
Of course.
And it matches your shirt.
Right in with the Valentine's Day. She is so sweet.
Isn't she precious?
most
Yeah, she
incredible.
is.
You're going to go to a home very soon
know, we
because you
needed to
are
bring
so
some treats.
sweet. Yeah, you're so sweet.
Yes.
Oh
well,
my
we really
gosh.
can't say enough. One last time to plug.
Yes.
An email. And
we'll put it up, the website.
The
Yep.
website's for best way for people to find out more about what you're doing.
Yes.
Want to give us that now? We'll put your websites up.
Yep.
Ours is pedropetpals.com.
And for you, do you have
Yes, animalsrule.org.
Okay. And of course, we know Buffy.
Hi,
rules.
Buffy. Hi.
For
Buffy's
sure.
on
Buffy's-
Buffy's on the website.
Aw,
Be
hi.
up there.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
both
you so much for coming
coming.
and what you
guys
do for the
thank
community.
you for being animal lovers. We
We
appreciate
are.
And you have
everybody.
to come back more often.
Yes. Well,
please.
I'll be here. Just call me.
Yes, or we'll see you at
Yeah, we're
Eastview
gonna
Park
do-
every month, the first Sunday of
Absolutely.
the month.
Awesome.
Always noon to 3.
Where are we
Yes.
going?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Studio RPV, and we'll be right back. Oh my God, would you look at you?
Face.
Would you look at that? Oh.
When you're driving and you need to use your phone, pull over, RPV. When drivers are distracted, driving can be dangerous.
In 1 second, your whole life can change. Make the choice that will save your life and the life of someone else.
If you need to make a call or send a text, pull over to a safe spot. You'll be glad you did.
This public service announcement is brought to you by the Alameda Sheriff Station and RPV TV.
All right, Liz, that puppy. Oh my gosh, so adorable, Buffy. I really wanted to take her home.
I know, but
So sweet.
Buffy is going to find a home in
So
no
soon.
time. And one thing is, when you're out in our community in RPV, we really do love our dogs in our community.
Yes.
Great places to go dog walking, of course. The Trump trails, the trails at Terranea.
Yep.
And we are going to hop over to both of those places
We
to
are.
continue our celebration of love. Talk about that.
Yeah, so we're going to go to Trump National and find out what they're doing for Valentine's Day and really the month of love. And then you're going to go to Terranea and do the same thing, Liz. All right, let's get hopping.
Hi, my name is Lily Meany from Trump National Golf Club, Los Angeles. I'm here with our executive chef, Chef Peter Dente. We're going to talk all things Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not just a day to celebrate a loved one. Let's celebrate it all month up to Valentine's Day. So let's talk a little bit about our Valentine's Day tea. Chef.
Absolutely. We're very excited about this. This is the first year we're offering a Valentine's Day themed tea. So it's a slight variation on our normal afternoon tea. We have red velvet and raspberry scones. We have chocolate dipped strawberries. We have heart-shaped macarons. In addition to the normal offerings you'll find on our afternoon tea, such as our curry chicken salad on croissant, our fig jam and brie on brioche, our smoked salmon and prosciutto sandwiches as well. We also have a chocolate petit fours, cheesecake, lemon bars, house-made jam, Devonshire cream, house-made lemon curd. So it's a great time to come out and celebrate the person you love.
Absolutely, and it's not just for couples, so you have to always remember that anyone that you love, you can celebrate them. So Galentine's Day is a very popular thing for us as well, and it's just going to be an amazing, amazing time here at Trump National Golf Club. In addition to our afternoon tea, which is now our holiday tea, we do have our Valentine's Day dinner. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Absolutely, we have a limited menu that we'll be featuring on Valentine's Day for dinner time, starting at 5 p.m. It's going to be a 3-course prefix menu for $140 a person. We have a jumbo lump crab cake. We have a beet blue salad as the starters. We have a 10-ounce bone-in fillet, and or choice of 10-ounce bone-in fillet and seared Hokkaido scallops for entree, and then everyone gets a flourless chocolate cake for dessert.
Great. We cannot wait to invite everyone here for Valentine's Day, whether it's the month of February or Valentine's Day. We're so, so excited to see all of you here at Trump National Golf Club, Los Angeles. And feel free to make golf reservations for the one in your life that loves to play golf. Hey, you can have them play on Valentine's Day and join them as well. Give us a call here at the club, or you're more than welcome to make your tea time reservation on our website.
Hello everyone, happy February. Nick Unterman, General Manager here at Terranea. We have a hibiscus mocktail here featured at our lobby bar. Delicious. So cannot believe it is already February, so much to do here. Of course, everybody is anticipating Valentine's Day weekend. So happening Valentine's Day specifically, we have Bubbles and Bites. Bubbles and Bites is going to be happening here on our lobby terrace. There's going to be all-you-can-eat charcuterie. We're going to have bouquet making where you can take home a bouquet to your special someone. The event is going to be sponsored by VU, so going to be champagne popping everywhere. Throughout the entire month, a lot of couples-focused activities as well. So we have couples on the course, our Lynx award-winning golf course, where you can have some fun competition. Valentine's Day weekend, we also have movies on the meadows, where we're going to be featuring La La Land. Throughout the entire month, we also have specials at our spa. So stop down, give a call, where you can purchase gift cards to either stay with us, where we have some great romance packages, or come join at the spa as well, whether it's a spa day or you're doing couples massages. Going to be a great time here at Terranea. Make sure to check out our website, www.terranea.com, where we have all of our activities listed, whale watching season, and different weekend activities.
You know, let's face it, we love to go to Terranea and Trump every day of the year where you feel the love all the time.
That's right.
So much fun.
So pretty over there,
things
both places.
to do. So go visit both of them.
Absolutely.
And have a lot of fun. And now we're about to have a lot of fun because Marie and I are doing our brownie bake-off.
Sort of. We both make brownies differently, and because we were talking about being healthy for the new year, I have a recipe. I have 2 great recipes. One has been handed down from generations to generations, but I did not make that one because it's not as healthy. These, on the other hand, which I started making a couple of years ago, have a secret ingredient, no butter. So instead, you use applesauce.
To keep them low fat.
To keep them, actually, it says non-fat. It's under a half a gram, but I did throw a few walnuts in there. But nuts are a good fat, so that's a good thing. Right. So we'll try these, and then Liz, tell us about your brownies.
So these brownies, I started making these brownies a few years back when I made a decision to try to be gluten-free and dairy-free by choice.
Okay.
So to cut out the fat and the flour. So these brownies have a secret ingredient. It's not applesauce. It's all whole foods.
Wait, are we going to let Hunter tell us?
Yes.
Are we going to let Hunter tell us?
We're going to keep our viewers guessing.
Yes.
But as you can see, these brownies are absolutely delicious. They have
look
no egg,
amazing.
no dairy, and they have no flour.
Okay.
So they are vegan. And we had my son Hunter whip them up, who's super healthy. And we're going to join him baking brownies in the kitchen.
Let's take a look.
Welcome to the Brownie Bake Off. Thank you, Liz and Maria. Today we're going to be baking some black bean brownies, which are the real star of the show here. These brownies use nothing but vegan ingredients, so it's a fully vegan recipe, gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free. So great for anyone with food sensitivities and a nice, healthy-ish sweet treat to try out for yourself. The trick with this recipe is serve them first, let people try them, and then tell them that you made them with beans, because most people won't be able to tell on the first bite. I want to stick by the book, so I'm going to give you the ingredients you'll need to follow along this recipe with me. 1.5 cups of black beans, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of quick oats, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and about 2/3 a cup of chocolate chips. Okay, so let's get going here. We're gonna make them. We're gonna add all of our ingredients to the food processor, blend them up, and get them to a nice smooth consistency. I'm starting with my black beans. They're drained and rinsed. Add those in. And here I've got my maple syrup and my vanilla extract. Smells delicious. Lastly, I have my oats and cocoa powder. Now I'm gonna blend everything together in the food processor. And you wanna do this until it's completely smooth. So that looks pretty good. I'm gonna add in my chocolate chips. It's like 1/2 cup, give or take. And I'm just gonna give them a quick pulse to mix them in. All right, all good. Now you're gonna add this to your greased bake pan and then pop them in the oven. So take a look, you'd never know this is not the real deal. These are our black bean brownies, and you can feel guilt-free about licking the spoon after. Don't have to worry about any raw eggs in here. So we've got our brownie mix here in our pan all ready to go in the oven. You wanna cook them for about 15 to 18 minutes and then let them cool for at least 10. Okay. So we've got our brownies here. They've been cooling for about 10 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them into 9 pieces because bigger's better. We'll do a taste test. Very good. You'd never know that it's made with beans. There you go. You've got your vegan brownie. Enjoy.
Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making fudgy, fat-free brownies, and this is all you will need to make them. 3/4 cup of flour, 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of Hershey's cocoa powder, or any cocoa powder you like, 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of applesauce. I just use this little cup, which is just about 1/3 cup. 3 egg whites, so we're gonna crack the eggs and separate them, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Now you can also add nuts to this recipe. It calls for about 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. I'll throw those in at the end. And the great part of this is you can just put it all in one bowl and put it right in the oven. So let me get the dry ingredients in first, and then I'll be back. So this would be the dry ingredients: the cocoa powder, the flour, and the sugar. And now once you put in the wet ingredients, which includes the egg whites, the vanilla, and the applesauce, that is what it looks like. The consistency looks glossy and ready to go in. Now I am gonna add a little bit of nuts, and then we're gonna dump it into an 8-inch pan. And here is the batter in the 8-inch pan. I'm gonna put the pan in the oven at 325 for about 25 minutes, but we have to check it because every oven can be a little bit different, but look at that. It's gonna be delish and fat-free. I wish you could smell these. They smell delicious. I'm gonna let them cool and then you will see the final product. Yum. Now I like to take out my brownies and cut them, and I put them in little cupcake holders and sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on the top. So there you go, fat-free brownies, and they are yummy. All right, well now we know the secret ingredient to these brownies. I gotta have one, Liz.
You gotta try them out, but
I'm ready.
Our crew still doesn't know what went into the vegan brownies, and let's bring them on.
Everybody's gonna come in and do a taste test.
Let's do it.
All right, and thank you so much for watching today. I'm Maria Sorreo.
I'm Liz Brown Swanson.
Okay,
thanks for joining us, and let's feel the love.
Here, we're gonna switch it.
And time to do a little
Enjoy
taste.
the month, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm taking a bite.
All right.
Okay.
Yummy.
Yeah. These are good.
Aren't they? They taste like fudge.
Really good.
All right, the crew's gonna find out. Have you tried them?
Take a bite.
It's black beans, boys.
Good?
These are good. Tasting the black beans.
Okay, here. All right, y'all.
That makes sense. These are what?
Just try it.
It's black
good.
beans.
They're black beans, but they don't taste like it. All right, guys.
So yummy, Maria.
Taste these.
Wow.
Applesauce.
Thank you.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Doesn't it taste like fudge?
Yeah.